Alright, so making an animatic could possibly be the easiest thing you can do. Obviously, it's not easy because I postpone anything and everything, but if you lock in, it's really easy. Alright, so here I'm using Procreate. And first thing you're gonna do is you're gonna go up to this little wrench in the corner, right? And it's gonna have actions at the top. You're gonna go to Canvas, and then you're gonna click Animation Assist. Now, I do my animatics frame by frame, but if you want to do them in like a different way, you can use a different program. I've tried Flip-a-Clip before, it's just not my thing. But you're basically just gonna start drawing. I'm just gonna do like a little stick figure here. Okay? And then when you're done with your first frame, you're gonna click add frame, okay? And then go into your settings, alright? You're gonna wanna click loop or one shot. You don't want ping pong. Because if you do ping pong, let me show you what happens. I'm just gonna have him raise his arms for this one. If you want ping pong, it just goes back and forth. So you're gonna want either loop or one shot, right? And then frames per second, you can really play around with this depending on how smooth you want your animatic to be. But I typically animate on 2s, okay? And then onion skin frames, it's really easy to see. It's just like this little thing, right? So it shows you where your last frame was. You're not going to want it on max if you're just doing a very simple animation. So I typically keep it to 1 so I can see the frame. Let me see. So I can see the frame before, okay? See how that works? Right? And then you can play around with the opacity, but I typically just keep it at default 60. If it would, okay. Onion scene colors, really just do whatever you want with that. Whatever color works for you. I, again, just keep it on default. And then, not sure what primary or blend primary frame does, but try it out, I guess. See, and it's just, like, it's so easy. You literally just trace over your drawing 20 million times until you get a semi-decent little animation, you know? Like, now he's just raising his arms. It's really easy, right? And on one onion skin, you can see the layer before and the layer after. So if you're working in between frames, like I am here, you can really line that up, I guess. You can change the background color, which is really easy, actually. You literally just, like, RGB it, you know? Typically, I go for, like, a dark blue, depending on, like, the mood of the animatic, but you can really choose whatever color you want. You can also, like, manually color in the frame, like so, but that might take a while, and it is a little harder to see your onion skins at this opacity. So, yeah. Super very simple little tutorial on how I do my animatics. Yeah, that's really just the gist of it. Like, as long as you have, like, a good idea, you pretty much got this. Oh, also, another thing, if you're wanting to, like, sketch on, if you're wanting to, like, sketch on a frame or whatever, and you make a frame over that, you can actually just like go in and like trace over it, and then when you want to get rid of the sketch, you can just go here. And then how I color things is usually I just like color in under the line art, but you can also just fill it in directly, like so. But that again might, like, if there's features on the face, that'll make it a little harder to especially if it's like on your sketch layer, that might make it a little more difficult to see the features of the face. Like on my Silent Fairy, I'll Never Smile Again animatic, I had a really hard time filling in Elder Fairy's face because that's how I did it. But yeah, very simple, very rudimentary. I'm not professional. I'm literally one person. Very, very simple tutorial. Well, that's all. Drink water, be safe, and see you next time.